Okay, so I'm out here in western Missouri, Kansas City, that is. Out here for a conference. I ordered some Uber Eats. I'm waiting for a steak, and I figured let's answer some emails in the time being. Sitting in my hotel room, doing nothing, so let's bang out some content. So this one is from David J. He writes in, he says, Sparty, what's up, you freaking marble-sculptured, high-status Greek god, big dick badass? It's a lot of adjectives for one sentence, don't you think? It's all right. I'm not immune to flattery. Keep them coming. I'm not going to be biting you for giving me some positive reinforcement. I like it. I love it. So I need you to give me a proverbial kick in the nuts for a temporary instant. But don't kick me out of the team Fortune, please. Well, you came to the right person. I will be blunt, I will be honest, and I'm cut dry, and this is how it's going to be, right? I'm going to give you the God's honest truth. I'm not going to fluff any shit at you. I'm just going to tell you how it is. David says, I'm 37 and I hit it off with a frickin' smoke show, 22-year-old honeypot at work. Nice. I broke up with my ex and pursued the work chick. I happen to be a Christian, and so is she. So early on, she was talking to me about marrying me and having kids with me and the whole shebang. So far, so good. Her family background is atrocious. Well, one thing to note is you shouldn't want to be dating girls with atrocious family backgrounds. It's toxic, right? They're going to play all these fucking nasty games with you. Those are the type of girls that are going to cheat on you or go behind your back and start talking and Snapchatting dudes. If her family background isn't there, it's tough for her to grow out of what she's inherently learned as a child, right? So we are formulated as a person early on in our early years through our childhood. So if you have a good family background, if you got loving parents and shit like that, that is better. It's better to date a girl like that because she knows what love looks like. She's just well connected with her family. She's going to treat you accordingly. She sees red flags. She's going to not look outside the relationship when shit goes wrong, right? That's just not how it's going to go. So you should always be looking for a girl with a strong family background. I'm not saying all girls who've had, divorced parents or shit like that are bad people. That's not the case, right? But it takes work to overcome some of the things that you've learned at an early age. And a lot of girls and guys will not put in the effort to better themselves and go to therapy and become aware of the problems that they have, right? And work to grow. So especially at 22 when she's not fully mature, again, I haven't read this email. I'm just telling you, she's 22 years old, has an atrocious family background. Odds are she's going to leave you for another guy, or she's going to cheat on you, or she's going to be texting people behind your back, or she's going to whatever, right? She's going to play with you. And that's not the type of girl that you want. So when you're early on in dating and you want to get serious with someone, one of the first things to ask is, what's your relationship like with your father? How are your parents, right? Do you get along? And if she says, my dad left my mom, he sucks, like I'm so mad at him, he never understands me, blah, 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 that's a red flag. That's a red flag, just plain and simple. It's a red flag. You want a girl who comes from a good home, a good family upbringing. That's what you want. You don't want someone who is all over the place with their family. You don't want that. So let's continue. So she openly admitted to cheating on every boyfriend she ever had and claims this was before she found God and she's looking for a new wholesome life with me. What did I just say? Atrocious family background, and she openly admits to cheating on every boyfriend she's ever had. It goes hand in hand. A bad family background cheats on fucking guys. This is a girl that you want to stay away from. This is a girl who's friends with benefits, and that is it. Plain and simple. I can already tell you that. She needs to outgrow her fucking self. And now she's saying, oh, I found God. I'm not going to do I'm a better person, blah, blah, blah. Honey, it takes longer than just finding God to become a better person. It takes years to outgrow that toxic behavior that you are part of, right? So you shouldn't trust girls on what they say. You need to see their actions. So I never would have gotten serious with this girl if I were you. Again, I haven't read the rest of the email, but I'm assuming you're getting serious with her at some point. I don't know. If you're trying to make a relationship work with her, I wouldn't have done it. I just wouldn't have done it based on her family background and the fact that she's cheated on every fucking guy that she's ever been with. It's just not a girl that you want to be with because you're just going to get hurt at the end of the day. And dude, you're 37. You shouldn't let a 22-year-old girl control you like that, right? So anyway, she openly admits she's looking for a whole... And the other thing is, too, when a girl says she's looking for a wholesome life, like, that's like what girls who did porn did. It's like, oh, I did porn, I did a bunch of OnlyFans, and, you know, I feel super bad about myself, I feel guilty, I found God, I'm not going to be that person anymore. Bullshit. It's just like a stripper or a porn star. That's exactly what they say. That's what girls with toxic backgrounds say, right? So you don't want to be doing that. I was well aware of all the red flags, but I was having the time of my life dating her, even though she said we had to wait until marriage to have sex. Now she's just fucking with you. You know, she's obviously had sex before, and now she's telling you that you gotta wait. Well, now she's just fucking with you. And to be completely honest, like, if you're 37 and you've been in relationships where you've had sex, why would you want to stick around for months and months and months and have no fucking sex, right? It's not what you want, right? Not at your age, right? You can find other 22-year-old or 23-year-old hot fucking chicks that are going to want to have sex with you. That's just how it's going to be. Now, this girl's saying all this shit, but I don't fucking trust her as far as I could throw her, right? So, again, you shouldn't be holding off sex for that. For you, you could be like, okay, whatever. Well, you know, I'm someone who enjoys having sex, and you don't have to have sex with me. That's totally fine. But if this is something that I value in a relationship, and if you're not willing to give that, that's totally fine. But I'm gonna also look elsewhere for someone that is more sexually active. And it's not that I'm trying to use you or anything, but I value physicality in a relationship. That's how I connect with someone. That's what I would have fucking said, right? And again, it's not, she can do whatever the fuck she wants, but I'm telling you, this 22-year-old girl is toying with you. She's probably trying to use you to get money and take her for free dinners and shit like that. So again, these girls you got to watch out for them, right? You got to watch out. And because you agree to no sex, she's now going to kind of see you as lesser of a man because deep down you want to have sex with her. She knows that. So because agreed to the no sex, it's like, okay, well, whatever. We don't need to have sex. And in a sense, she's now got power over you. And girls don't respect guys that they have power over. They just simply don't. So you need to stay true to your core beliefs. And I know deep down, man, you can be like, oh, I'm okay with not having sex. Bullshit. You wanted to have sex with her. We're fucking men, right? It's not like you're super Christian. And maybe you are. Maybe you don't want to have sex. I don't know. But I doubt it. I told her I'm down to have sex, but I would respect her decision not to. That's fine. All right. She's super insecure about my ex, even though that was a total non-issue. And one day she picks a fight with me and fucking breaks it off out of nowhere. Well, she probably broke it off with you because she's struggling to respect you because you agreed to the no sex thing. And there's probably some other things that she wasn't really didn't really have total respect for you. Again, when guys tend to like girls, they tend to, and I'm not saying just you, but when guys tend to like girls, they get a little too clingy, a little too needy, and the girls start to disrespect them, and they just don't notice, right? So she does little things like little bitchy remarks here and there, right? And they don't stand up for themselves, and then they kind of put in more effort. They start hanging out with her rather than hanging out with their friends, right? They stop hanging out with their friends. They stop their hobbies. They stop seeing their parents. They stop doing the things that they enjoy doing. They stop watching football. They stop blah, 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 right? A bunch of shit. So you probably were doing a little bit of that, and she was probably losing a little bit of respect for you, right? And that's what caused the fight, right? And then the fight was her excuse to break up with you. So she picks up a fight with me and breaks it off with me out of nowhere. She basically immediately starts dating this 25-year-old dude who works with us because she spends more time with him at work. Come on, man. We knew this was going to happen. I didn't even read the email when you said she's got an atrocious family background. I could have told you she was going to either leave you for another guy or cheat on you. That's just how it is. It's not a you issue, it's a her thing. You don't want to date girls like that. She's a friends with benefits at most. It's really shitty working with both of them now. A more handsome and more of a badass of a guy of a guy, but he happens to be an appropriate age and is not the worst looking dude. Well, he's acting more masculine than you at the end of the day, and that's why she's choosing to be with him. But at the same time, it doesn't fucking matter because he could go fuck up and she'll go running back to you. That's just how it's going to be. So whoever's more masculine is going to win this battle with her. That being said, this is not a girl that you should fucking want to date. This is a girl that you need to set straight. So if she comes back to you, you should realistically put her in her fucking place so she can learn her fucking lesson. Beta males are going to approve of this type of behavior. And this is why these girls can continuously cheat on other men or treat guys atrociously and yell at them and disrespect them and do all this shit because they get it. You know, they think they have an up and feel like they give them power by approving of the behavior. It's guys like higher status men who say no to this shit that cuts them off and puts them down to earth and makes them realize, you know what, man, maybe I am being a bad person. Maybe I shouldn't have treated him like that. Maybe I shouldn't have cheated on him, right? But guys enable the behavior by allowing this type of shit to happen. They don't break it off them. They don't fucking walk away. They keep chasing, right? And this is not a girl that you want to continuously be chasing. It's just not, right? So that's just my 2 cents. Okay, let's see. He's a total brown nose beta, though. I'm hanging in there and being stoic as fuck, but dude, it's really tough seeing them around and glancing at each other. He also gets all insecure when she glances at me or says anything to me. Who cares? It doesn't fucking matter. She's dating him. He's obviously a weak dude, and to be honest, he's probably insecure because he knows her fucking background. Yeah, she's fucking hot, but she will leave him for another fucking guy. So how can he not feel insecure? The answer for both of you is you both shouldn't fucking talk to this girl. You just shouldn't. You shouldn't date this girl seriously. You're all dating her because she's fucking hot, but at the end of the day, she's going to cheat on every fucking guy that she's going to be with. So sure, she's checking you out and all of this stuff and still has attraction for you, but it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter because she is not worth it. She's not worth dating. You're 37. You are way more mature than this chick. She's going to go through this fucking cycle with a bunch of fucking dudes. Find someone else who's sweet, charming, and better looking than her and date her. Don't worry about what she's doing with the fucking other guy. The girl has texted me a few times to test the waters and tell me she isn't over me. Okay, she's not over you, but she's still dating someone else. I would tell her, listen, I'd love to see you, but it seems like you're with this other guy at work, and as much as I'd like to see you, you're dating someone else, so it's not appropriate that we talk. So unless you break it off with him, then don't text me. I would love to see you, but I don't want to talk to you unless you're serious about getting and hanging out with me. And that's how I would handle it. Now, that being said, I wouldn't fucking date this girl seriously. I don't know how many times I gotta fucking reiterate it. This is not a girl it's not a girl that you want to bring home to your parents. It's not a girl that you want to show off to your friends. Yeah, she's fucking hot. Yeah, she's 22. Yeah, she's got a tight body. All that shit. Doesn't fucking matter. This is not a girl you get serious with. I'm cordial with her, but I'm short. Is there a possible friends with benefits situation here? Yeah, there is. That's all it should be, though. I wouldn't fucking want anything more than that. She's so damn attractive, and we did share a deep connection. What would you do in this quandary? I wouldn't fucking talk to her. I wouldn't give her any attention. If she comes and says hi to you, fine. If she tells you she misses you, cool. Did you break up with a boyfriend? No? Okay, then we shouldn't be talking because I only see you in a sexual way. And if you're going to be with another guy, it is not appropriate that we're talking. It's just not, right? And that's how I would handle it. So it's you doing that is putting her in her place, and you're being more masculine, saying, listen, I don't fucking need you. I don't need you at all. And it puts you up here and she down there. And for her, the only way to get your fucking attention is to approach you more. And if you tell her, no, you're dating someone else, I am not touching you, what's going to fucking happen? She's going to now test the other fucking guy, which is what they'll do. She's going to test the fuck out of him. And then eventually she's going to be like, he's going to fail the fucking test like most fucking dudes do. And then she's going to fucking leave. And then she's going to give you fucking attention, right? But if she comes back, you want to handle fucking things right. You want to remain stoic, remain that fucking alpha dude, not fuck up. Because the minute you fuck up, she's going to leave you for someone else. And you're going to get hurt. So I wouldn't recommend doing it, but take my advice. That's what I would say. P.S. I have a high attraction to toxic girls. Should I only date girls who aren't toxic even though I don't like them as much? Question mark. Well, the reason you like toxic girls is because you have, well, there's probably some sort of insecurity there, right? So for you, I would recommend working on yourself and realizing that you should want a girl that is bad shit fucking crazy about you, who enjoys your time. It's a lot better to date someone who is all about you and isn't playing these fucking games, right? You don't have to fucking worry about it. Toxic girls can be fun. They can be good friends with benefits, but that's it, right? That's it. If they're not fucking gonna act accordingly, why would you want them in your fucking life as a long-term serious partner? These are girls that you sleep with, and that is it. That is not a long-term partner. So don't get connected to these girls. Don't fall in love with these girls. You're just going to get fucking hurt in the end. I'm sure you're hurting right now. So you don't want to do that. I would recommend finding girls with a good family background, girls that you're attracted to, girls that are fun, girls that have not cheated on past partners, right? Because you don't want to fucking fall into this loop. A lot of guys your age, they start dating these young 22-year-old hot girls on Instagram. And you have a bunch of followers. They're paying for their meals, but buying their fucking flights across the country, taking them to the best clubs and shit like that, right? And then they get treated like fucking dog shit. But they'll still, they're like, oh, the more I provide for them, the more I provide for them, she's gonna fucking like me. And no, she's just gonna fucking famoose you. You don't wanna get fucking famoosed by a 22-year-old girl. Come on, man, hold your fucking dick. Hold your dick. Be a masculine man, right? You gotta fucking treat her like she's a little fucking girl, right? You gotta take control. Remember, she is half your fucking weight, right? She's half your fucking weight. So don't fucking let this girl affect you like that, man. Hold your fucking nuts, hold them, grip them hard, and be like, dude, I'm better than this. It's what you gotta do. Peace.